But before we go to the materials,
Yeah.
let's go to how.
No, but they have to get the materials before they do the wiring.
Well, okay, true.
Yeah, so let's look at the
Let's look at the materials.
Yeah, let's look at the
first.
materials.
So for the materials, we again work hand in hand with Ghana Standards Authority. So
You work hand in hand.
yes,
With the Ghana Standards Authority.
Exactly.
All right, the original boss is also a very good friend, Frimpong, Dr. Frimpong.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So yeah, we work hand in hand with the Standards Authority, and when Standards Authority approve a cable, if you go to their website right now, you'll see approved electrical cables. So you are able to see all the various cables that have been approved under the Standards Authority, and then you can use that one to do your work. Because mostly when it comes to materials that would usually cause a problem, it is the cable. I remember there's this cable that I went round. I mean, when you go to Bono, Western North regions, there's this cable that was very, very common to find.
Inferior or of good quality?
Inferior.
Okay.
Because I would say inferior because it wasn't approved by the Standards Authority. And when you test that cable, or when you use that cable to do your wiring, or the slightest thing, you feel it to be very warm, and that is a sign that the cable
it's not of quality.
It's not of quality.
But it's the pricing is good, isn't it?
You see, funny enough,
And that's what people go for. I mean, pricing.
Funny enough, some of the cables that have been approved by the Standards Authority are even cheaper than the cable I'm talking about.
Is that so?
Yeah. Some of the cables that have been approved by the Standards Authority are even cheaper than the cable I'm
So
talking
why, if it doesn't meet the standards that we require or we're looking for, why is it on our market?
about. So that's the thing. I cannot answer that question.
But you work hand in hand with the Ghana Standards Authority, the GSA.
Well, when it comes to, so again, when I say we work hand in hand with Standards Authority, what I'm trying to say is we work with them. If they approve a cable, they make us aware, and we also inform the electrician. Energy Commission, our stance is that use a certified electrician to do your wiring, and that's where we stand. Because the certified electrician, when he is licensed, he is not just left to go do his work. He is trained at least 4 times in a year. He goes for training at least 4 times in a year.
The training is taking place at the Energy Commission?
No.
Okay.
So they are trainers, and then they have an association. There's a whole lot that goes in. But then the training is organized in zones, and it's multiple places.
How sure are you that these electricians go for the training 4 times a year anyway?
Because if you do not go for training, you cannot renew your license.
How often is the license renewed?
Every 2 years.
Every 2 years?
Yes.
And so when the person attends the training, the person is given something to show that, well, he's coming for a renewal.
Yes, you receive training. You receive certificate for training.
By the end of what? 20 years, you have about how many certificates then?
Yeah, and it's very
a lot of
important
certificates.
because you see, this field we are talking about is very dynamic. It changes really quickly, and if you don't catch up, we will lag. So yes, they have to consistently go for training, and not just the certificate alone. The trainers also furnish us with the names and details of the people who attended the training, and when you go for training, right after the training, you are given some form of questions and answers to show if you actually understood what was taught, and that is what warrants you the certificate.
So we're talking to